Hello, in this video we will be going over how to use class codes. So class codes are one of the many ways that NextGen News allows you to add students to your classroom, rather than adding them students manually, uploading students via CSV file, or importing students via Google Classroom. To create a class code for students to be able to sign up for NextGen News themselves, follow these steps. So first we'll be logging into our NextGen News account as an educator. Then we will be going to the My Classes link, which is right over here. Give it a while while it loads. Okay. Next, we will be clicking on your class. So, as we can see, we can click right here. And then now you will see your classroom dashboard. So next you want to be clicking onto class codes, which is right over here. And then you want to click the button that says create a new class code, and that will be located right over here. You will now see the option to create your class code. These options are explained below. So first we have manual or auto-generated, and this option basically lets you create a unique code for yourself, such as Apple123, or let the system generate one for you. It is often easier to create a manual code, as you can create a more memorable code than the random string of letters generated by NextGen News. So for example, we can make it manual and then enter in our code Apple123. And then next we have the valid dates options, which sets a window of time where your class code will be valid. This setting is not optional, and you can create any range of dates from now into the future. If you do not wish for your class code to expire, just set out a far out date in the future. So for example, we can say that this class is valid from the 20th of today until, how about, April 1st. And then next we have another optional function, which is called validation rules. This is an optional advanced feature which allows you to create rules where a student signing up must use an email matching a specific format, such as the email naming convention of your school, such as student@district45.org, or the student must sign up from a specific internet IP address, such as the physical address of your school. If you do not wish to follow these rules, leave this section not toggled. So we can turn it on, or we can turn it off. And then now we will be submitting it. So after you create your class code, we already hit the submit button, and let's see where that takes us. So it says invalid or duplicate class code, so I'll just be adding another 4, we'll submit that. And then it's really important to point out that after creating your class code is not enabled by default. So in order to turn it on, you have to toggle or enable your code using the code status toggle. So that would be right over here. We can turn it from on or turn it off. I'll just leave it on for now. There you go. And then now that you have created your class code, you can share your codes with your students. You may inform students that they can sign up on NextGen News at the following URL, which is going to be located right over here, which says join with a class code. So thank you all so much for listening. It's really important that I want to point out that for students who visit the class code on the NextGen News website, they can also create an account manually or sign up using a Google account. This may be useful if your school uses Google Accounts or Google Classroom. So yeah, I'll just press that and show you what I mean. Yeah, so they can join a class using this class code right over here.